There's still a lot of hope out there.
4 weeks later, investigators still trying to piece together the unbearable mystery. According to FBI crime data, kidnappings involving seniors over the age of 80 are extremely rare, fewer than 1% of all abductions. Investigators continue to work several leads, including the thousands of hours of footage amassed, like that Ring camera video obtained by Fox News Digital showing the car driving past a home 2.5 miles away around the time Nancy Guthrie was abducted. According to the sheriff, Nancy's pacemaker disconnected at 2:28 a.m. The car in the Ring footage drove by this house 8 minutes later at 2:36 a.m. Google Maps says the drive between the two homes is 7 minutes. We did it ourselves, and it took us just over 6 minutes.
The abductors have probably burned all their clothes. They've gotten rid of the car, but they can't get rid of video evidence that's in a neighbor's house, and that's a couple of miles away. So that's good. That's good evidence. Better evidence? Let's find some DNA.
Arizona State University forensic science professor April Stonehouse is an expert in mixed DNA, like the sample believed to be found at Nancy's home.
When the sheriff says that the lab is facing some challenges, what do you think that means?
I think that means that there are potentially items of evidence that maybe don't have a lot of DNA on them to begin with.
She says it's very possible the mixture is mostly DNA of just one person.
Let's say 90% of the DNA comes from the victim and only 10% is from the suspect. Then what they can potentially do is go back and rerun that sample and add more DNA, hoping to bring up the signal from the suspect's profile, but there's no guarantee.
Meanwhile, outside the station where Savannah once worked, a growing number of messages of love and hope.
Why is it important for you to come and sign this wall?
Because I'm a Tucsonan, and I'm a mother, and it's heartbreaking.
Liz, let's talk about that detail, that car that drove by that appeared to be speeding away. What else did police glean from that piece of video?
Yeah, well, Hoda, I think it's important for all of us to remember right now that this is just one piece of video out of thousands of hours of footage investigators are looking at, most of which has not been made public. That said, what I can tell you from doing the drive is that, while it is definitely not the fastest way out of Nancy's neighborhood, it is a route that would avoid the biggest intersections. And while the timing wasn't exact, given there's a lot of unknowns right now, we don't know what route they could have taken or how long it would have taken them to get out of the home. It isn't out of the realm of possibility the timing would line up, and we do know that it is part of the investigation. Hoda.
All right, Liz, thank you so much. And as always, if you have any information, any that could be helpful, please call this number, the FBI's tip line. It is 1-800-CALL-FBI.
And again, a reminder, there's a $1 million reward that is being offered by the family, and you can report any information anonymously.